silver spark is settling on the wide and empty street. The lonely wind is turning all the heavy leaves we meet. I watch the neon horizon where the sun begins to fade, and feel the silent patterns that the tango lines have made. A sudden cool is coming through the calm and evening air to wash away the shadow of a long and lonely care. It is the midnight rain, the cooling of the summer night that brings the empty alley a renewed and silver light. The winds can softly blow, that is filling up my eyes. How can I feel so lost when all the sky is washing clean, more beautiful than any dream my soul has ever seen? Softly, like a friend from yesterday who comes to chase the darkness of my loneliness away. I'd rather watch the water heal the dry and lonely lane than hold on to the memory of all the former pain. It is a gentle comfort that is visiting my soul to put the broken pieces back and make the spirit whole. It is the midnight rain, the cooling of the summer night that brings the empty alley a renewed and silver light. The winds can softly blow, or all the stars can rise. Nothing can take the stillness that is filling up my eyes. How can I feel so lost when all the sky is washing clean, more beautiful than any dream my soul has ever seen? Let all the water wash away the dust that lay below inside the amber valley where the steady blessings flow. Everything is so beautiful here. Stay clear. Stay clear. The silver spark is settling on the wide and empty street. The lonely wind is turning all the heavy leaves we meet. I watch the neon horizon where the sun begins to fade, and feel the silent patterns that the tango lines have made. A sudden cool is coming through the calm and evening air to wash away the shadow of a long and lonely care. It is the midnight rain, the cooling of the summer night, that brings the empty alley a renewed and silver light. The winds can softly blow, or all the stars can rise. Nothing can take the stillness that is filling up my eyes. How can I feel so lost when all the sky is washing clean, more beautiful than any dream my soul has ever seen? The music speaks so softly, like a friend from yesterday, who comes to chase the darkness of my loneliness away. I'd rather watch the water heal the dry and lonely lake than hold on to the memory of all the former pain. It is a gentle comfort that is visiting my soul, to put the broken pieces back and make the spirit whole. It is the midnight rain, the cooling of the summer night, that brings the empty alley a renewed and silver light. The winds can softly blow, or all the stars can rise. Nothing can take the stillness that is filling up my eyes. How can I feel so lost when all the sky is washing clean, more beautiful than any dream my soul has ever seen? Let all the water wash away the dust that lay below, inside the amber valley where the steady blessings flow. Everything is so beautiful here. Stay clear. Stay clear. I am healing in the rain. I feel a quiet under the pain. When the clay dries and the cracks show, I find a wisdom to let it go. My quiet journey, you make it strong. Don't and staying where I don't belong. When I'm wandering through the silent town, you are the anchor, anchor holding me down. Warm clay, yes, mend, won't you come and let it fall on me? Oh, right here I hold little grace and little honesty. Yeah, you show me pure companion, make things okay. Need a tiny bit of wisdom now in my day. Gold seam, yes please, won't you come and let it fall on me? I want the steady mountain now, I want the simple healing sound. Don't let nobody change it unless that seeker can be found. I have to move on, there is no second choice, 'cause truth is better than any loud and heavy voice. Warm clay, yes mend, won't you come and let it fall on me? Oh, right here I hold little grace and little honesty. Yeah, you show me pure companion, make things okay. Need a tiny bit of wisdom now in my day. Gold seam, yes please, won't you come and let it fall on me? The midnight rain is bleeding through the neon city light, a blurry shade of purple colored shadows in the night. I watch the silent traffic from my lonely window pane, where every single droplet whispers out your sudden name. The coffee in my cup has gone completely dead and cold, like all the promises we made that turned to dusty mold. Oh, neon rain, keep falling down and wash the empty street, where both our tragic footsteps are no longer bound to me. The colored lights are running down the dark and heavy lane, a blurry stream of memories inside this evening pain. I'll stay behind the foggy glass until the morning clear, and drown inside the silence of a long forgotten year. The radio is humming out a slow and weary blues, a melody of lovers who had nothing left to lose. I still remember how you laughed beneath the silver beam, before our paradise dissolved into a faded dream. Now solitude is reigning o'er the place places where we met, and leaves me with a heavy heart, condemned to deep regret. Oh, neon rain, keep falling down and wash the empty street, where both our tragic footsteps are no longer bound to meet. The colored lights are running down the dark and heavy lane, a blurry stream of memories inside this evening pain. I'll stay behind the foggy glass until the morning clear, and drown inside the silence of a long forgotten year. The neon colors fade away into the morning gray, leaving a broken shadow where the chilly breezes play. So long, my love. When the rain is tapping on the glass and the busy hours begin to pass, I can see you humming in the hall to keep the spirit high. When the midnight shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one else to hold you near, you have stayed here for 100 days to keep the spirit high. I feel we haven't lost our trust somehow, but you will never say your grief. I felt it from the second that we met, no doubt in my soul where you belong. You play music, you play silent keys, you keep humming softly in the breeze. Keep the songs low. There's nothing that you wouldn't hide to keep the songs low, to keep the songs low. The winds are blowing on our weary hands and on the pathway of regret. Though tides of change are turning wild and free, you still stay with me. I feel we haven't lost our trust somehow, but you will never say your grief. I felt it from the second that we met, no doubt in my soul where you belong. You play music, you play silent keys, you keep humming softly in the breeze. Keep the songs low. There's nothing that you wouldn't hide to keep the songs low, to keep the songs low. I could make you happy, make your wishes real. Nothing and inside the kitchen where the memory thrives. It matters not if all the city falls away tonight. I linger on the balcony as thoughts begin to bite. My hands are touching wool and the sweater firmly spun, the lonely witness of a love that never had begun. As long as your sweet memory inhabits all my days, as long as I am waiting for the smallest of your ways, it matters not if autumn wind or freezing blizzards blow. I will remain right here with all the patience that I know. My only love, you close the door of all our youthful years, and I stay out beneath the dark to wash away my tears. I'd go and trace every thread that stands at the world's end. I would cross over every ocean, alone without a friend, if you would only make a sign for me to come back home. I'd capture all the moonlight and I'd steal the time away to find the place of childhood dreams where we used to play. If you would only open up this door where I now roam, I would deny the silence and forget my dark defeat. I'd walk without my shoes into the gravel of the street. If you would only whisper me a tiny speck of hope, they all can laugh at my sad posture. Standing in the rain, I'll break my heart against this wall and take the heavy pain if you would call me from the other side of where we cope. If cruel destiny should lead my steps far from your yard, if my tired feet must carry burdens that are hard, it matters not to live my life if keys remain so tight, because without your thread there is no meaning in the light. I'll die of waiting for you through this long and empty track, where every little piece of hope can never travel back. We two will hold on to regrets that never find an end, behind this heavy wooden wall that divides us from a friend. Inside the shadow of the house, the tears began to stream. My only love, do you believe it was a faded dream? I stay the guardian of this thread, lost inside the past where our magnificent happiness could never truly last. The thread remains so deaf to all my weak and fading cries. It wraps me up so gently where the lonely shadow lies. I rest my forehead now against the quiet wooden slate. This is the very place my heart has met its silent fate. For all eternity. dream was shining brighter than the stars. The smallest milestone we shared was worth 1,000 cars. But then the road was dusty inside the busy night, leaving our workplace falling down and passing out of sight. The golden dust is gathered up by currents on the desk. You see, I contemplate the files of what is picturesque. The golden dust is gathered up by currents in the gray, the remnants of a lovely plan that simply flew away. And every seed that sparkles in the rising of the sun is just a piece of us that grows before the day is done. And then the eastern wind will blow these little seeds away into the open ocean where the ships have got to stay. You see, I never have forgotten all the brilliant glow of that pure dream you carried that I used to know. These little flakes that dance inside the beams of golden sun are golden tears of our success that has finally begun. It is a grand and beautiful dance that looks like you and me, two rising stars inside the market where we used to be. We used to fly so very high above the heavy law. I only looked at you and you were all the world I saw. And now I watch this shining field that glimmers in the dark, the only wealth that's left inside my rich and active spark. The time has crushed the finest words that we used to share, to turn them into clouds above the workers everywhere. A golden mist that bites my eyes and makes the water fall when I remember those old days when we had it all. Everything built with steady sound, without a single cry, leaving a golden trail of joy beneath the morning sky. And then the breeze divides the things that used to be so grand, so gently as the passing of the wind across the sand. And time erases on the grass where all the worries die, the shining traces of the winners underneath the sky. This golden dust that still refuses to be gone and dead is the last triumph of the long endeavor in my head. There's only this that's left behind, reflections in the space, small particles of joy that empty shadows now replace. I blow upon the palm of my trembling hand tonight, and then the golden dust is gone, vanishing from sight into the light. Into the light. nothing left at all inside these cold and empty rooms where I restrain my stride. Not even the warmth of your smile, nor the echo of your steps. Everything has died. The boxes are all packed upon the memories we made, and all the damp and heavy walls can only see us fade. No, there is no more voice around. The house has gone to sleep inside the freezing cold. It's all erased, deserted now, and condemned to the past. I walk alone right where you left and said it couldn't last. The windows of all the small rooms have turned off all their light, and then the wind begins to sweep the dust into the night. With all my old regrets, I walk the hallways up and down, where all our happy laughs seem like the rulers of the town. My sorrows and my wanderings along the lonely road are the only companions left inside my heavy load. This empty kitchen only speaks about the ghost of you, a labyrinth of absence where I lost what I once knew. Sweep all the promises away that we made in this place, beneath the streetlights turning off without a single trace. Sweep out forever the illusion that you might return. I stay the shadow of our love, for which I used to burn. And every corner shouts at me that you have gone away. My captive soul is searching for your pardon every day. I still remember days of joy and dinners so bright, when all the garden vibrated beneath our footsteps light. Today the old pictures look just like stones along the lane, and then the gray sky pours its sad and heavy sheet of rain. I look in vain for any shade to sign a single glance, but solitude is reigning o'er this desert of romance. With all my old regrets, I walk the hallways up and down, where all our happy laughs seem like the rulers of the town. My sorrows and my wanderings along the lonely road are the only companions left inside my heavy load. This empty kitchen only speaks about the ghost of you, a labyrinth of absence where I lost what I once knew. No, there is nothing left at all. Only the silence stays with me to hold my hand and fall. Not even the good or the bad of all that passed away. Everything froze inside the stone that's turning old and gray, because my life has stopped right at the end of this dead trace, where the shadow of your love is letting time erase. In the empty house, is falling down upon my disappointed mind. You will not come into this room that we have left behind. The rain is falling down just like a veil to make us forget, and my gaze dies inside the night that grows with no regret. I search inside the empty space, a fragile flash of you, a thread of warmth to soothe my fingers as the night goes through. The sad procession of the days that slowly fade away crosses my eyes that grew so old before the end of day. The clock upon the wall no longer makes a single sound. It watches all the world collapse where we are no more bound. I keep the warmth of your very last remaining ray, just like a touch, just like a mark that's here to stay. It is a warm blanket resting in the middle of the room, a glimmer of the comfort inside this silent gloom. And every single step ahead just brings me back behind, into the softness of my chair, where I am now confined. I search for your bright eyes that used to shine so long ago, but then the fireplace turned to ash, and I have lost the glow. You won't return to bring the warmth along my lonely way. My desperation shouts into the middle of the day. The rain is covering the very last remaining spark that made our life so sweet and bright before it turned to dark. I stay inside the parlor just to watch for your return, of a lost sun for which the hearth of love no longer burn. The windows are all dark and all the candles fade away, while all my tears are bathing in the sorrow of the day. Inside this massive forest of regrets and heavy stone, where every little flash of joy has left me here alone, I watched you drift away just like a shadow in the air, leaving my spirit locked inside its evening of despair. It is a warm blanket resting in the middle of the room, a glimmer of the comfort inside this silent gloom. And every single step ahead just brings me back behind, into the softness of my chair, where I am now confined. I search for your bright eyes that used to shine so long ago, but then the fireplace turned to ash, and I have lost the glow. The night goes on forever underneath this cloudy sky, and I keep turning round inside this valley where I lie. The beam of moonlight crossing through the sheets upon the bed is just a pale reflection of the words that you had said. A heavy certainty is settling down inside my heart, the end of all mirages as the happiness depart. I close my eyelids just to stop from seeing all the void. But memory remains a flame that cannot be destroyed. It burns through all my thoughts without a single sign of peace. A fire of distress upon the land that will not cease. Goodbye the warmth that used to guide my mornings from the start. The curtain now is black upon the stage inside my heart. It is a warm blanket resting in the middle of the room. A glimmer of the comfort inside this silent gloom. And every single step ahead just brings me back behind into the softness of my chair where I am.
Without your steady hand, my one and only precious child, the world is just a gray field where the wind is running wild. Without your steady hand, the time has stopped its rolling track, a quiet watch in history that never travels back. The life is losing all its warmth, the world has lost its sense. Ever since your quiet eyes decided on this total absence, I stay standing beneath the last goodbye you gave to me, which shone so brave inside your heart for all the world to see. This ultimate reflection that you had left behind for me, just like an anchor in the storm that wanted to be free, contained the proud defeat of all the struggles we had known, and the quiet memory of the family dreams that we had grown. You looked at me with so much patience, staying in your face, that my poor heart was broken right in half inside this place. And yet I see that steady hand that used to be so strong, which knew so well to guide me when the road was going wrong. That final mirror of our trials from days that went away, which hardened when you kept your faith along the heavy way. I wait for you, I wait for you, inside the blurry trace of this remembrance that is driving me to keep my place. Without your steady hand, the leaves are withered on the stone. The garden is a place where every flower grows alone. Without your steady hand, the earth is just a quiet land where I am walking all alone across the golden sand. There's nothing left of all the paths from our yesterday, except a deep and quiet scar that will not go away. A simple nod of head as you were turning to depart, and all the world became a strength inside my lonely heart. I search along the road to find a face that looks the same, but for
Fortitude's a heavy law that plays a quiet game. Your big eyes wet with tears that you were trying to contain are the only image left to me inside this evening rain. A silent last goodbye, a small mistake that we had made, which I will carry as a shield that will never fade. And yet I see that steady hand that used to be so strong, which knew so well to guide me when the road was going wrong. That final mirror of our trials from days that went away, which hardened when you kept your faith along the heavy way. I wait for you, I wait for you, inside the blurry trace of this remembrance that is driving me to keep my place. I walk without a purpose in the middle of the night, pursued by all the shadows of the things that took their flight. And every street light reminds me of the brilliant glow of that gentle flame you carry that I used to know. But now the glass is broken and the fire has gone dead, and I stay alone with all the words that you had said. And yet I see that steady hand that used to be so strong, which knew so well to guide me when the road was going wrong. The end of all our story had been written in your eyes long before you spoke the words to break the sunny skies. I wait for you, I wait for you, inside the blurry trace of this remembrance that is driving me to keep my place.
The wave flows along and does not wait for ships to sail, but my poor heart has frozen like a cloud across the veil. This quiet thought that fills up all my daily morning mind is the only heritage our little story left behind. A small mistake we made a night when heavy breezes blew, and then the joy is gone where lonely people wander through. I watch the clear blue water carry all my silent song towards an horizon where we do not anymore belong. I still remember well the way your hands were holding mine, the words of tenderness we shared beneath the harbor pine, of that blind pride that made me lose the path we built that night, and leaves my soul tonight to drift away from what was right. If I had only known to read the hesitation there, I never would have spoken that goodbye into the air. But quiet fear had dictated the choices that I made, and I am weeping for the voice that had to slowly fade. It is a quiet thought, a shadow staying on my days, a deep and heavy pattern in these solitary ways. A wave made of dew, a
sky without a single spark. Ever since the morning that you left me on the bark, the wave carries all my sighs towards the open sea, but nothing cures this silver memory inside of me. The time has passed away, the winters all have flown along, and I'm living still inside this old and peaceful song. This open space that stays inside the middle of my chest can find no medicine or book to give it any rest. I'd give away my days, my fortune and my highest fame to be able to erase the way we finished up the game, to travel back to where the road divided into two, and fix the bond I broke when I was standing next to you. The shadows of the evening are belonging on the sand, where our memory is dying, fading more and more. I call your name so softly in the wind that starts to cry, but echo only sends me back my own and lonely sigh. It is the heavy law of loves we treated with neglect, to finish up in tears upon the platform we disconnect. It is a quiet thought, a shadow staying on my days, a deep and heavy pattern in these solitary ways, a wave made of dew, a sky without a single spark. Ever since the morning that you left me on the bark, the wave carries all my sighs towards the open sea, but nothing cures the silver memory inside of me. If paradise exists after the ending of the pain, I'll wait for your sweet soul to cure my sorrow in the rain. Until that day, I keep this quiet thought inside my mind, just like a heavy coat beneath the gray sky left behind. My lost friend, my eternal song that will not part. Forgive my heart. Forgive my heart. The evening sun on the kitchen floor, the children laugh by the open door. Your hands in mine, that familiar smile, a wave of old days in the rocking chair a while. This long road started like a song, a flowing stream that kept us strong. Your eyes go far to the garden yard, and the day goes soft when the shadows arc. When autumn takes the valley, I want the world to know promises we wrote still hold their place. A bond built last, a bond built last. The years left marks on the wooden frame, but the little spark still burns the same. We traced our lives through the paths we chose to find one quiet place where the warm wind blows. They spoke of family as the stars grew deep, and this sweet home is the one I keep. The clock sings late at the edge of night. It locks each chapter in a golden light. I see the mirror with its silver gleam, a glass that tells our favorite dream. When autumn takes the valley, I want the world to know I see the silver turning gold. I see us slow. Only gentle whispers in this town we made. The promises we wrote still hold their place. A bond built last, a bond built last. And if the spring days ran quick and bright, they left a warmth that stays tonight. I hold your name like a prayer I know. Through every year we let it grow. When autumn takes the valley, I want the world to know I see the silver turning gold. I see us slow. Only gentle whispers in this town we made. The promises we wrote still hold their place. A bond built last, a bond built last. The children fade to the hall outside, and the evening sun still stays inside.
I knew your steps were climbing through a steep and rocky height, but still I ran into the dark without a lamp in sight. A scent of engine oil floated softly on your track, a wild passion keeping me from ever turning back. And every word you told me was a strong and bitter wine that held me to the alley and that made my spirit pine. You offered me the challenge and I took it with a shout. This magnificent raw fever that was turning me about. A decorated garage where I love to pass the hours. A corner full of broken gears
mirrors and dusty plastic flowers. The music flows so loudly through the evening, pure and bright. I lose my worried reasons as the shadows meet the night. Deep inside your wild eyes, deep inside your raw domain, there is a sharp, sharp passion that is washing out the pain. Through the day or through the night, beneath the shade or light, I can no longer walk away from all this heavy might. There is everything I cherish, everything I crave inside this loud and singing march across the youthful wave. You told me come and feel the fire hidden in the steel. Forget the quiet suburbs and the safety we should feel. And so I followed closely to your roof of rusty lace, where pride is mixed with anger in a comforting embrace. We burned our youth so quickly by the neon of the street, without a single second thought about the foes we meet. Just yesterday I hoped to find a way to leave the town, but now this morning shows the end of childhood in your frown. Two rebels protected by a song that was so loud, who surged within the city for the things they held so proud. And from the start of April to this decline of golden sun, the pattern traces every single thing that we begun. Deep inside your wild eyes, deep inside your raw domain, there is a sharp, sharp passion that is washing out the pain. Through the day or through the night, beneath the shade or light, I can no longer walk away from all this heavy might. There is everything I cherish, everything I crave inside this loud and singing march across the youthful wave. A single glance of yours is all it takes to make me stay. An ocean full of thunderstorms could never turn away. It is a hard and beautiful law I take without a sound, the grace of a wild thinker where the vanity is drowned. Deep inside your wild eyes, deep inside your raw domain, there is a sharp, sharp passion that is washing out the pain. Through the day or through the night, beneath the shade or light, I can no longer walk away from all this heavy might. There is everything I cherish, everything I crave inside this loud and singing march across the youthful wave.
Don't leave me all alone upon this peak without an end, where dusk is deepening beneath the clouds that softly bend. We must forget the struggles we faced along the way, and all the little turns we took before the end of day. Forget the storm we lived through, the voices in the wind,
has opened in our mind. I walk from this day on upon a summit made of stone, where every sound resounds like a wind that has grown. It is a quiet peak right here in front of me, a journey made of gold where I found faith in what could be. With your hand to guide my steps across the valley deep, I stand up motionless with the memories I keep. The pathway was so long, now the sky has found its light. Ever since your presence traced my destiny tonight, I would have followed you along the pathways made of stone until the end of rivers, to the borders all alone. I would have braved the wind and all the rivers wild and free, to keep the reflection of your sweet face next to me. But you left me all alone at the turn of a crossing track, under a cloudy sky, with no way to travel back. And all the signposts of my life that used to show the way mark nothing but the quiet hours on this heavy day. I search for a small cabin, for a fragile trace of light, to rest my weary body from this long and quiet life. It is a quiet peak right here in front of me, a journey made of gold where I found faith in what could be. With your hand to guide my steps across the valley deep, I stand up motionless with the memories I keep. The pathway was so long, now the sky has found its light. Ever since your presence traced my destiny tonight, the shadows of the birds pass away into the space. They never bring the fear to me, they quickly leave the place. The summit stays frozen, colder than it was before, just like the massive triumph that waits for me forevermore. A steady march toward a bright horizon far ahead, where the last echoes of my life are turning proud and red. It is a quiet peak right here in front of me, a journey made of gold where I found faith in what could be. With your hand to guide my steps across the valley deep, I stand up motionless with the memories I keep. The pathway was so long, now the sky has found its light. Ever since your presence traced my destiny tonight. Don't leave me all alone at the end of this long trace. Let me lie down upon the grass beside this lonely place. I do not want to walk, I do not want to search in vain. I'll just wait for the night to take me out of all the pain on the golden peak.
inside the room so cold and gray. The dial of the clock seems to have stopped along the way. There are no longer words between your lips and mine tonight. Just this heavy eclipse that has chained us from the light. The shadow is a wall that rises up so very high that it chokes our breaths and every word we want to try. We have spoken so many times before. We have used our faith until the floor. But tonight the sun is dead between us two, and the shadow is settling in the eyes of me and you. It is a heavy eclipse, a weight in the night. Heavy eclipse, it steals every light, every single second. Feels like lead in my head. Heavy eclipse, we can't take it back. This bitter rupture, drifting with the tide. The dialogue is finished and the dark moves inside. You pack up all your things without a single trace of noise. A suitcase made of leather for the remnants of our joys. The phrases from the past have lost the brilliance that they bore, and our tongues are dead since we concluded up the war. This heavy eclipse says so much more than we could have said, than all the cries of anger or the sad songs in our head. I'd like to speak a word to hold your footsteps from the door, but my throat is tied and then the sound can come no more. A heavy blanket of oblivion settled on the room, extinguishing the last light of our tenderness in gloom. It is a heavy eclipse, a weight in the night. Heavy eclipse, it steals every light, every single second. Feels like lead in my head. Heavy eclipse, we can't take it back. This bitter rupture, drifting with the tide. The dialogue is finished and the dark moves inside. You pass across the doorway like a shadow in the air, leaving the eclipse reigning o'er my night of dark despair. The house is empty from this day. The shadow is the king, a monster that is invisible, doing a cruel thing. It is a heavy eclipse, a weight in the night. Heavy eclipse, it steals every light. No more light, no more sun, only echo and breath. Heavy eclipse, till the end, till the end. This bitter rupture, drifting with the tide. The dialogue is finished and the dark moves inside. An eclipse that's so heavy, which lasts forevermore. No more light, no more sun, just the dark floor. Goodbye.